the first year that we did this, we had the buyer for that crop back out at the last minute, and we could not. We couldn't shop it around. There wasn't enough time to shop it around. Fruit's kind of unforgiving when it needs to come off the trees. It needs to come off the trees. It's one thing to say we have crop that we want to donate because we can't afford to pick it. But the sheer work that's involved in getting from that statement to putting apples in the hands of people who are trying to feed their families is huge. And I'm always on pins and needles. Are we going to have enough volunteers? Are they going to show up? Are we going to be able to get it off before the weather changes? And people come from everywhere with open hearts and willing hands. I think they have a good time. I mean, even the years that it has poured down rain, people are smiling and laughing, and it's a remarkable thing to see people come together when they don't have to. See people come together to help other people just because they can and they want to. I'm sure there's a lot of faith practices out there, but I'm a big believer in feeding hungry people. And now I'm going to cry again. My husband's family grew up poor. They had 5 kids, and they didn't have a lot. They didn't starve, but they didn't have a lot of money for anything else. And everybody in that family does something to reach out to those less fortunate, and has for years, because they know what it's like to be on that end. And I just think that makes a better community. I wrote something, I reposted one of Harvest Against Hunger's posts with all the pictures of the apples, and I made a comment that it's a remarkable thing we can write on Facebook, we can write thoughts and prayers, and or we can write checks, which is also an important component against fighting hunger, or we can come out with hands and hearts and have fun working together for the benefit of someone that we'll never meet. But that process of working together for a couple of hours for a morning, of commuting across the pass or commuting from your home, meeting strangers. I listen to so many people talk about introducing themselves to each other, talking about common interests, making arrangements to go mountain biking or to meet afterwards somewhere for lunch, or to get together this winter and go skiing. Those are the things that knit communities together. And we really, so yes, Harvest Against Hunger is a fabulous program, not only for feeding hungry families, but I think for feeding souls.
Now we're both going to cry, Kris.
It's okay. Again, just like I said, great gratitude begets great emotion, and I'm just done feeling apologetic for crying. That's just the overflow of gratitude out of my heart and into my tears.